What's good, YouTube? It's your boy WTF Squirtle, and I am back with more Project Pokemon. And today, I'm answering a lot of questions that people have about effort values and independent values and natures and what do they mean and what should it be and how do you do them, what does it cost, everything. These are my boys. I waited for my boys to get here. Pokey got is at work, but Twin, aka Cloud, is here. What's up, Cloud?
Cloud Luck's here.
Day 6 on the Aura Weavile hunt. He's still looking.
Yeah, but
Rations are getting low. He's resorted to eating the lesser legendaries to survive. Dude, he's found so many legendaries that we're gonna start being able to do giveaways for people.
I've been giving away stuff.
Yeah, I know, but we're gonna start doing giveaway videos now.
I've been here for like 6 days straight, and I've caught so many Mewtwo's. It's unbelievable.
Yep.
I'm hoping to get a shot. I'm hoping to get an Aura legendary.
All right, guys. So, EV training is simple. You catch Pokemon, and you're like, ooh, I like this Pokemon. I'm going to train it. Are you going to trade? Always have a separate box. For me, my separate box is 3. 3 has everything that's either already trained or I want to train. Now, the way I do it is everything on the left is already trained. All this. Anything in this second row right here, like this Vaporeon, for example, and the Sneasel, those are things I want to train like soon. Move the Sneasel over here because these are all things I don't need to train them right now. There's no strong need, but if I ever have extra money and I want to train those, they're over here. This is for my bot right here. This is where I store my bot stuff. Well, a Pokemon has certain stats. We're going to be using the Vaporeon as an example for what we need. We can put the rest of the Mons. We can put them up. And I'm going to use Electivire as an example because he's almost done. He's not quite done. So, we're in Elegant Valley. Elegant Valley, you have to get yourself to the Indigo Plateau, like the E4 area, and you'll talk to this guy over here, and he'll ask you if you want to go there. Once he takes you there, it'll always be on there, on the portal, right underneath it. Elegant Valley, EV, get it? EV. So each one of these grasses give a different type of Pokemon. Each Pokemon in each of these different grasses give different effort values based on what type you need to get. Every Pokemon in the game, when it's knocked out, if your Pokemon receives experience points for that knockout, which includes your experience share, then you will get effort points towards it based on what that Pokemon has. So Pidgey always gives 1 speed effort value. So if you were trying to train a Mewtwo and you needed speed effort values, you could knock out only Pidgeys, and that'd be cool. So the grasses are separated. So up here is physical attack. Physical attack is up here. And then we go down here to see that this is speed grass up in the top row. This is special defense grass. Every Pokemon in there gives special defense. In the speed grass, be careful because Tauros also gives physical attack. So don't knock out the Tauroses or Apoms. In this grass, you'll get special attack. Back here in the waterfall, you'll get health. The only one we miss is defense, and defense is kind of hard to find. So I figured I'd do it last. When you go up to here, you make a hard left right here and go into this cave. All this cave is defense. So when you first get to EV, you can come up here and come up to this house, and there's a guy. And he will tell you everything you need to know about your Pokemon. When you train a Pokemon, you need to look at what stats it has the best. So, with Carby, this is the base stat. A base stat is what your Pokemon has off jump. That's what its stats are in the beginning, what it begins with. So I begin with 125 base speed and 120 attack, and the rest of my stats are pretty bad. I can't really take a hit. I'm really weak. You know what I mean? I'm going to die really fast, but I'm super quick, and I'm going to get my shot in. So the two stats that you want to train would be speed and attack. The reason why it's two stats is because there's a stat limit of how many EVs you can get on a Pokemon. So your stat limit needs to be 252 in two of your best stats. Whatever you're going for, you need to get 252 effort values. And that unfortunately means if you have to kill 252 things that give the value that you need. If you need speed, you can only kill stuff with speed with that Pokemon, or you're going to mess it up. If you attack anything else, you're going to mess it up, and you're going to have to reset. You're going to have to use items keep spending money, mess up. Don't ever save when you go to EV until you've done the EV training and it's done and you like what you see and everything's right, because you can always just exit out and not lose your money. So now that we know we want to train in speed and physical attack, I put all my effort values in attack and speed. There's a little bit left over. The chump change, you ain't got to worry about where it goes. I mean, if you really die hard, you can get another 8 points in health. You know what I mean? And that's how you want to build your stats. You get your 252, 252. Now, 200 of each of these can be done by buying potions or items in the shop. If you want to do that and you have the money, it's a quicker way. You can boost both to 200, then go to the 52 in the bots or in the grass. That's on you, though. That's your choice. So, IVs are the independent values of your Pokemon. That's basically the hidden potential of your Pokemon. Basically, you're going to have to buy 6 items that cost $30,000 each to get that maxed. And what it does is having 31 in every stat makes it to where your total stats on top of your base stats are just a little bit higher. So like if you don't have maximum IVs, even if you have the same effort values as me, even if you have the same nature as me, and we're both built for speed, and you don't have that 31 in speed, I'm going to outspeed you with my Weavile, and your times 4 weak to fighting, and I'm going to one-shot you with the Brick Break, and you're going to die. 2 points can be the difference between whether somebody sweeps your entire team or you win. Fully trained Weavile should never outspeed Mewtwo. The reason why I outspeed and knock out so many Mewtwo's on people's teams is you're not trained correctly. If you're trained, I'm actually losing some of my power by teaching you all this, because now you're going to know what I know and say, oh, that's why it doesn't make sense why the Weavile is outspeeding a literal legend one-shotting it. It's because you have a ×2 weakness, I outspeed you. You know what I mean? It's the money makes the difference. I'll make another video on how to farm money at different levels of the game, because there's some money making techniques that you guys are just straight too weak for. So I have some backup techniques that the Cloud's created to make money really fast if you ain't got the power, you know what I mean? He researched it. Alright, so as our example Pokemon, we have Vaporeon. Vaporeon's base stats show that we have a lot of health and we have a lot of special attack. So we want to build into those two specifically. Right now, we're a freshly caught Pokemon. We have no effort values. We have never fought a single Pokemon in the grass. Our IVs suck. Now we can look at our Pokemon in the party, and our nature's bad too. So, if you want to train a Pokemon that is poopy, like this, all the way up to full, it's going to cost like 400,000 money. This is how much money I have right now. I almost have $1 million. I've been grinding for a second. The first thing you want to do is you can do the cheap way and buy the nature stones and buy nature stones and save and keep using them till you get the right nature and leaving if you don't and waste an hour, or you can get $100,000 and you can do it instantly. So with natures, you want to make your best stat just a little better. I'm not fast. I take big hits already naturally, and I have a good amount of special attack. So I want to get more special attack. And since I don't use any physical attacks, I want to get modest nature. I want to lose physical attack and gain special attack. So I'm going to pay $100,000 for that. We just spoke earlier and said we want to train in health and special attack. So we need to go down to the competitive tab on here. And in this menu, if you don't know, on mobile and on here, there's invisible things. You see how my thing just went black? I can scroll down with these. That's how people say you can't find the Evolve Stone yet. And I'm like, it's in there. Okay, so what you need is, if your Pokemon's already been trained, you can use a stat reset for $2,000, and you can erase all the effort values you put into it. All of them. If you mess up a little bit, you can use the mini stat reset. Say you get 10 in attack, and everything else is good. Unfortunately, you're going to have to retrain 10 in speed because you messed up. Even though you were 252 in speed, but this will take 10 down from every EV stat. So if you mess up a little bit, you don't have to completely restart. Poke Improves are what improve your IVs. So they do it at random. So the best way to do it is you need to just buy 6. 6 of them cost $180,000. So we just brought the price of training a Pokemon from $100,000 to $280,000 because we have correct nature and improvements. Now you can make all this cheaper by doing things the hard way, and like you can keep catching the Pokemon over and over again so you have the right nature naturally and save yourself $100,000. You could buy nature stones that change it at random and keep doing it and save and reset leave until you get it. It's up to you. Me, I am balling, so I'm just going to do the way I want to do it. You can also do all of this training with these vitamins. You can do that all in the grass or with the bots the hard way. I know it's a lot of information, but it is a YouTube video. Feel free to go back and rewatch and rewatch and rewatch and rewatch and rewatch until you get it. So I told you, you can only do up to 200 with your effort values with vitamins. There's a limit. And we want to train in health and special attacks. So we are spending another $100,000 on our health ups, which brings the total to $380,000. Then we're getting, I gotta scroll back up. Calcium. We're buying 20 of those to get our special attack up. So that brings us to $480,000 to get your Pokemon right. So when I poop on you and I destroy your team, understand that every Pokemon... Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I have EV trained, and this does not include the Pokemon that I have been paid to EV train for my cousin and my brother through legendaries. They'll be like, bro, train this for me and I'll give you 2 legendaries for it. Doesn't include those, but just for myself, I've trained 15 Pokemon. So $480,000 times 15. That's how much money I've had to grind out in the game. So when people ask me what I'm doing and I don't respond, that's what I'm doing. I grind out the money. I fight the purple guy because I'm strong enough to beat him. If you're not strong enough to beat him, you can't do that. So let's put our... I didn't even need Electivire as an example for real, but... So... We're going to use our improves and improve all 6 of our IVs. Now we're 50% of the way there. $480,000 in the hole. And we're going to use our 20 HP ups. Sorry, this is the worst part. If you're doing 6 Pokemon at once like I've done before, you have to do 100 of these. You have to do 200 because there's 20 on each of them. But I specifically was training those 6 all in health, so I did use 100 HP ups. That's oh man, that's 500,000. It's 500,000 in just HP ups. $500,000 in vitamins. I got $500,000 in vitamins in my bag.
The moment you eat more than the recommended amount of
Everything's EVIV. I don't mean to brag.
the Flintstone vitamins.
Please don't mind my Scrafty because he always sags. Please don't mind the servers because they always lag. Alright, we're getting there. We've done the health and we are grinding into the special attack. This might take you longer if your mouse hand ain't strong, if you got a SAWFT mouse hand soft. Your mouse hand is soft. Gotta step your mouse game up. It's all muscle memory. I've done this a million times. Boing, 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 boing. Alright. Now we check. We have checked. We have 200 in both. We have 31 in everything. We have the correct nature. Now we can save for the first time. And $480,000 has been made. We have not made a single mistake. See, that's why you can't make mistakes, because you lose a lot. You'll be like, "Oh, Johnny." Now we're going to do what I like to do first. Go to Cerulean. I have Ice Beam already, so learned Ice Beam. Learn Scald. Can it learn Sludge Bomb? No, that would be amazing. Let's see what it can relearn. Might be good to have the stat reset. It's got Haze. I relearned Haze. There's not much to learn. Let's see if it can learn some random song. Oh, can it learn two-way, please? Ah, that would be amazing. I don't think I have nothing else for it to learn right now. It might just have to learn something else leveling up. I could just have Surf and Scald, but what would be the point? If I Scald and they're already burned, then I should switch to Surf because it does a little tiny bit more. I don't have any good TMs to use on it. So I'll just wait till it levels up. But relearning one move brings our total to 490,000. Vermilion City. Gave him a nickname. You know, I always have the nicknames. Pink Eye. Hamburger, please. Hamburger, please. I was at McDonald's like today, just like, I just want my kids chicken nuggets, please. It took longer to get chicken nuggets than 6 whole orders at Steak and Shake. So we want special attack and we want health. So if you want special attack, like I said in the last video, you can use Chris's Evil Twin. And he has all Vileplumes. That's going to give you 18 effort values per battle in special attack. Pop the Boosty. That's going to make it to where 2 battles will max me because I'm already at 200. Oh wait, I messed up. Make sure you bring a ice type or something. Or a fire type. Or a psychic type. Something that can poo-poo on it really fast. And just come through. I'm just coming in with the ice punches. Just doing my thing. Cardi's like my utensil. If I don't know what to use, that's what I'm using. He is going to level up a bunch. trying to learn Sanitech. That's going to be bad for the booster, but oh well. No, I don't want to learn Sanitech. Sorry if there's a bunch of clicking, but I'm trying to get through it all. But unfortunately, this is... people keep asking me, how do you EV train? Now you just have a whole video where you sat down with me and you did it all with me. And you, oh yeah, by the way, it costs $1,500 for a 10-minute effort value booster. That brings our total to $505,000 to train one Pokemon. So $500,000, boys. Get your money, get your wallet out. How much do you actually like the Pokemon that you're trying to train?
Pokemon.
Pokemon. Pokemon black and white, sun and moon. Chicken and cow. I like chicken. Ramen. I like beef. I like chicken. Beef. Team Chicken Ramen, they wear all the chicken ramen noodle hoodies. And then Team Beef, they wear the all beef ramen noodle hoodies. Somebody's like, you guys are literally at war over what flavor of ramen's better. Then there'll be a third game where it's like Team Shrimp. Chili lime shrimp is the flavor though. It is the flavor.
I like pork and shrimp.
Pork and shrimp mixed together is really good. There's a real place called Nami's
I'm
Ramen
gonna go there.
in the Loop, and it's like $15. But it has like eggs and pieces of meat, and it's a huge, like 1 pound bowl of ramen for like 15.
That's like a good.
Yeah, like you can't even eat the whole thing, bro. They have to-go bowls.
To-go bowls.
Somebody keeps messaging me. Jolene.
Recording, aren't you?
Yeah, that's fine. I can't join the game in the menu. Okay. We're going to try and get Joe back into the game, so. Oh, there he is right there.
Jojo.
Not responding. Tell him he's got to beat the first gym. All right. Well, sorry about the delay. I gotta get his Electivire finished. That Electivire is actually for him.
The struggle.
This wouldn't happen to you because you're focusing, but if I run out of my booster, I'm not actually gonna train the health points in this video because the health points I don't have to worry about boostering because I have to level up Vaporeon to 100 anyways, and the XP bot, the Rich Kid 2, gives health point effort values, so it'll be giving me my health point EVs. I'll max out my health point EVs way before I'll level up to 100. I actually could have not spent the 200,000, but I'm lazy. Because I don't want to get to 100 and have to candy a couple times. I just want it to already be done. But yeah, this. There you go. That's maxed. So now you would get on the health point 1 and win that battle 2 times, and then bam, you're done. You're max EVI'd. Go back to Elegant Valley to see the real results of your training and your 500,000. Boom, 252 special attack. Now you need. I'll finish the 52 off video. Boom, 31. Boom, correct nature, nickname. Boom, correct attacks except for tail whip. I'll replace while I'm leveling up. And I have another trained Pokies. Now, we have, if you've made it this far in the video, we have another topic. And we're going to go somewhere you guys don't know about to talk about it. So this is a triple video. If you go back here, over the fence of Mysterious Grotto, there's a guy you can battle who's very strong and very powerful. But if you can beat this guy, red guy, he will give you the TM for Dark Pulse. And that's how my Mewtwo be knocking kids out. And you say, how do you have Dark Pulse? You're cheating. Not cheating. Here's how you get it. I just didn't want to reveal my secrets. But if I have to reveal my secrets to show you that I'm not a cheater, then I'll do that. I have to do that. I'm obligated. So now that we're here in the secret room, in the secret, inside my head, outside my head, in the back of my head, in the owl's head, there's a list and a group that shouldn't be named and shouldn't be traded with, for that matter. Shouldn't be talked to, shouldn't be associated with, because they devalue the game that you enjoy playing. And we're talking about cheaters and hackers. We're talking about exploiters. And we're talking about spawners. And we're talking about the people who accept those knowing that they're cheated Pokemon and putting them into their team. Not in here. All right, well. He's recording. Go away. I was passing me my cell phone. My son likes to play with my cell phone. But there are trainers in this world, and it's sad that your boy Johnny spends a week.
I'm
a
6 days.
week. 6 days in. A week. He's stranded on a raft right now, trying to find Aura Weavile. How would you feel if you spent a week trying to find Palkia, for example, and a kid was just like, spawned a Palkia, caught a Palkia, level 100, max EVI'd, won a battle, and you just spent a week to find it, and $500,000 to make it what you wanted it to be, and somebody else just spawned it in exactly what they needed it to be. Now you understand why hacked Pokemon are illegitimate and not good. And the way you can tell that somebody didn't cheat, if you look at my Pokemon, it was met at level 5. Any Pokemon that was met at level 100, even if you have a full team of level 100s, the highest level of Pokemon you can find in the wild is level 99. If anyone's Pokemon ever is met at level 100, that means that it's cheated. They hacked it into the game. They hacked it in. All these Pokemon are legit because they were all low level, lower than 90. Oh, don't release. Now, I have an example of a Pokemon that is hacked that might not per se have level 100. And it's hard to tell if or if not that Pokemon is hacked. Well, I got one for you guys. Traded Mad Legends for it, and I want to show you what it is. and what you need to be aware of. So in Dirty Box 9, the red box, or no, it's 11, blue box. Now you're saying, well, Chris, you said that only Pokemon met at level 99 are hacked. Why is this one at level 95? Well, because people are catching on to that. People are getting smart to that. Pretty soon we won't be able to use that as an tell-all identifier. But the red flag on this is Shuckle can only be obtained in the roulette. And in the new roulette, it doesn't work right now. They're trying to fix it. So how does this Pokemon exist? If you can't get it and you can't obtain it, how does this person have it? So I'm telling you right now that if you ever lose to a Lucario or a Shuckle, you just lost to a cheater because you cannot get these Pokemon. And you want to know what you should do with these Pokemon? You shouldn't trade a cheated Pokemon or a hacked Pokemon. You shouldn't use it. You shouldn't keep it. Some people say just keep it for money. I think that's crap. Keep it to make money. That's crap. Because if you can't earn the money, then you're cheating. If you're using a cheat mon to get money, then you're cheating because then you're using the money to make good mons. So you're cheating from the base. You're cheating. You're just a cheater. You're illegitimate. Every time you make a fake dollar bill, it makes the real dollar bill worth less money. Every time you make a fake Palkia, you make everyone else's. Every time you make a fake Palkia and trade it and put it into the market, you devalue all Palkias in the entire game. Every Palkia from now on is worth less. You've made it worth less. Look at Mewtwo. Mewtwo is the best Pokemon in this game that doesn't Mega Evolve. It's the best legendary in this game, period. Fart in your mouth. Doesn't matter. Fastest special. Fastest speed. You know what I mean? Biggest move range. You can put anything you want on it. It's worth nothing. Because they've cloned it into the ground. Everybody has 47 Mewtwo's. That's what you do. You make the best thing worth nothing when you cheat. So this is what you do. You release them. And then you save. So nobody can be like, well, I just released for the video. Where's the save? There's the save. It's there. It's gone. So, be that as it may. That's my son. You see, I've already done research on this. It's purpled out. These Pokemon right here. Audino, Ditto, Chatot, Poochietta, Sigilyph, Darumaka, Darmanitan, Mightyena, Drumpa, Stantler, Jirachi, Delmies, and the other ones include, because they didn't update this website, is Shuckle and Lucario. That was from the last update before the game went down. Any of those Pokemon in that list right there, if you see them ever, they're hacked. There's no other way that they could be in the game unless they're hacked. Orange level. It's impossible to get normally. You can only get it through roulette. So anyone with these Pokemon is a cheater. Being that as it says, I can't help you 24/7, but I have arranged and will continue to edit a list. Everyone on this list currently, I'm not dissing you. I'm not meaning to throw you under the bus. I'm not meaning to ruin the game for you. But you're getting blacklisted. If you watch my content and you like Pokemon and you enjoy battling and you understand the implications of putting cheat Pokemon into the market and over flooding the market with fake watches, as you will, and you don't like the fact that some kid got in an hour what took you a week, don't trade with them. If their name's on this list, and I'll keep updating it, and it'll be at the end of each of my videos. Ooh, green Aurahawk Lucha in the wild.
3 auras now, dude.
Catch that. We'll have a full Power Rangers, Hawk Lucha team. Well, anyways, they're blacklisted. If you see them on this list, their trades are worth nothing. If their name's on the original trainer, it's worth nothing because they cheated. They hacked them in. Pokemon's met level 100. These are known cheaters. These are people that I've only taken these names from people who are like gold level, not this person, but I'm showing you the gold level name. The rank is master, gold level or above. I'm only in like my inner circle or have made this list. So if you have any Pokemon from Godsist, JoJo Walker, there's a bunch of numbers after JoJo Walkers. Gaming with Epic, I Was Banned, I'm Snipe Is, Christmas Accident, Ice Ram 12, and there'll be more added every week. Their Pokemon are worth nothing. Their trades are worth nothing. Their wins are worth nothing. If they beat you, you can laugh because it means nothing. And if you beat them, you can laugh twice because you beat someone who cheated. So they got all the advantage in the world against you, and they still lost. All right, boys, I'm out of here. Remember, I'm your boy who's got the lobby with all the crowns and all the 8 badges, full stack lobby all the time. I'm your boy out here training the hard way, teaching you how to do it, getting you the 500 Thowie, and getting it all into the video. And I'm the one showing you who's ruining the game and what's meta and what's not. Remember, you don't have to listen to me, but you can also get swept by me. What's good? I've never lost to anyone that's not my circle. So get with it or get swept. I'm always in the game. I'm in the public servers. After you lose 3 times, maybe you'll figure out what I'm talking about. Matter of fact, if you can beat any of my boys, then you might be able to challenge me. So, if you made it this far in the video, you have a free legend. All you have to do is join the server and say, "Hey, Chris's Evil Twin," or "Hey, Chris Snedeker," and then you're going to say code BANANA. And code BANANA will get you a free legendary. It is a random roulette because we have all the legendaries that we have in the box put into a computer program, and we click it and it spins like a wheel of fortune, and whatever it lands on, that's what you're gonna get. So don't be mad if you get Entei.
Or Mew.
Don't throw it in everyone's face if you get like Palkia. You know what I mean? It's all
or a shiny legend.
Or a shiny legend. There's a double up jackpot win where you get a shiny Latios and a shiny Latias at the same time. We don't have the Mega Stones yet, but we'll work on it. Anyways, that's how the new there's not gonna be no here you go. Everything's gonna be an event now. The way we're gonna do giveaways is like we're gonna have big tournaments. We're gonna encourage play. We're gonna have rated battles. We're gonna have 3v3 tournaments with specific rule sets and specific banned moves and stuff like that. If you want to be part of that, subscribe, join the channel, stay feed. I got the Discord coming back up. I'm gonna put it in, add it to the link like I do with every video. And like I do with every video, if you made it this far, code BANANAS and you get yourself a free legendary, boy. Code BANANA, and you have to say code. The code is code BANANA. If you just say banana, you don't get nothing. You gotta say code BANANA.
Also, text Chris's Evil Twin if Chris Snedeker isn't online.
Yeah, Chris Snedeker, Chris's Evil Twin. They're right there. As always, we'll see you next time, buddies. Peace out.